What is going on, guys? Johnny GB here, bringing you guys another Pokemon TCGO deck profile. We're continuing the standard format, waiting on a couple expanded lists. With brand new set, expanded decks are kind of a toss-up right now, trying to see how they are implemented into the new format. But as far as what we're going to be going over today, I have 3 consecutive days of different Zoroark Greninja Tag Team GX decks that I want to go over, because there's 3 possible partners that you can actually use for this deck. So this isn't an official deck list. This is something that I saw and kind of improvised on. So this is Zoroark Greninja Sharpedo. So Sharpedo, I believe this is the one from Unbroken Bonds, has the ability Greedy Evolution. So when you play it, look at the top 6 cards of your deck and attach as many Dark Energy as you find there to your Pokemon. So this is a good way to accelerate energy for Greninja's attack. Dark Pulse does 30 damage plus the amount of dark energy that is in play. So unfortunately we do not take advantage of the Dark Union GX, which is a little unfortunate, and you know what, actually yes we can. I just started to think about this. Yes, I can actually find a way to abuse it. And the way we will abuse it is by making some adjustments to the deck. So I'm looking at this. I want to keep 14 energy. I'm going to lose the Jirachi, which means I don't need the escape boards. So this is an adjustment I'm going to make. There is a card that we can actually use. I don't know why I did not think of this. It is 1 Darkrai Prism Star. I don't know why I didn't think of this. So on the fly adjustment. So when you place Pokemon from your hand onto your bench, I can attach 2 energy cards from my hand to it. So great way to accelerate energy. But there's a way that we can abuse the GX attack, and that is Darkrai GX. So I have actually not sure why I didn't remember how to do this, which is okay with me. And you know what, we'll add a 15th energy because we do want as many energy onto the field as possible. So we're gonna do GZ Sharpedo. So do I have a dark coin? Do I have a dark coin? Do we have a darkness coin? I do not have a darkness coin. Wow, I want to make sure I'm matching. Do I have a Greninja coin? Or I have a Zoroark coin, never mind. Deck box, the standard 20th anniversary, and the 20th anniversary sleeves. So, we're going to continue with this Greninja Zoroark Sharpedo, but with added Darkrai. So we have a way to abuse the GX attack. So the next deck profile we will be doing is the Greninja Zoroark with Naganadel, and then finally there's the Greninja Zoroark with Incineroar. That is another option that you can use. So you're going to have 3 different ways to play the deck, depending on some of the cards you have. So it gives you variety. So say you do have the 2 Greninja Zoroark, but you don't have the Incineroar, you can still find more, you can find cheaper options to actually play the deck. So that's going to be something I want to focus on, is make sure that people have the ability to use this deck with a bunch of different options. And going first or second really won't matter. So we do open up with the Darkrai GX. So you have Restoration. So once during our turn before we attack, if this is in your discard pile, put it onto your bench. So that's already good. And then attach a Dark Energy to this Pokemon. So very nice there. So I think we're actually going to open up with this, and then we're going to throw a Sharpedo onto, or Carvanha onto the bench. And it's finally good that we got a good Sharpedo. So we're taking on Muck, Alolan Muck Tag Team GX. So we do have resistance if it does try to hit us with its attack. The problem is Alolan Muck, I did the deck profile of it, it's not really looking to use its attack. It's mostly using its abilities, its attack Severe Poison, which doesn't count as knocking us out. So there is actually no resistance, it's just putting 8 damage counters on us. So you're still going to need the double colorless energy for that. Now, as far as I'm concerned, I could probably play the double Pokegear, search out something like a Lily. He's just going to play the switch, get the Jirachi, use his Stellar Wish ability to search out a supporter card, And there is the Vipers going onto the bench. So he's probably going to search out, hopefully, like a Nest Ball. Gets a Koga's Trap, so that's something I do have to be aware of next turn. Koga's Trap could actually be devastating for me. Alright, so we get a Dark Energy. We will attach it to Darkrai. We're going to Pokegear, search out, hopefully, a Lily. We got a Guzma, which is okay. We will Pokegear again. There we go. We got ourselves a Lily. I could have got me an Erica's, but won't really help me. So we have Pokemon Communication that I can put a Sharpedo and grab myself a... We're going to get ourselves a Greninja Zoroark tag team. Alright, so that is all good to go. Past turn. Next turn we can Cynthia. If I draw a Pokemon, I could search out a Sharpedo, which isn't bad, or a Darkrai Prism Star. Darkrai Prism Star would actually be pretty decent right now because that'll put 2 energy on the board already. And I could save that Guzma to search out something like a... I could bring in that Alolan Muck. So he's going to get that buff padding. He's going to attach that onto his Alolan Muck. If I look over to the left, I have the Yankee game on TV. I have a bet going on that, so... If I just look over to the left real quick, it's just to make sure this game's going the way I want it to. There goes the second energy. So it does not look like he's playing the Malamar. He's going to go for the Koga's Trap, which is okay. I could bring in the Tapu Lele against my Carvana, as he's just going to Marshadow my hand. Am I okay with that? I am very okay with that, in all honesty. So he's going to get a Nest Ball, get himself a second Viper. So I have, what is that? 3 damage counters going on my Darkrai per turn, which is a little unfortunate. This is actually very nice. So right off the bat, we're going to get 2 energy attached onto Darkrai. I'm going to Cynthia. No reason for me to play Black Market Prism Star because he will be playing Dustfield. We can attach... I think we can just Escape Rope. And I'll just go into my Carvana so I can keep my Darkrai's alive. And hopefully get my Carvana out here soon. So right off the bat, Darkrai Prism Star was actually very nice to put down onto the bench. Because that'll give me 3 energy into play. And with 4 energy into play, actually. So what is that? 4 energy... 120. So he's going to need another energy attachment for Muck to knock out my Carvana, which is going to be unfortunate. But if I can get a Sharpedo out, I'll be in very good spot. Next turn I can Erica's Hospitality. So he's going to Guzma. He's going to bring in the Darkrai Prism Star. No. That's actually not what I want. At all. So he's going to get a Lily. He's going to get his 3rd energy attachment. His Skateboard now poison me. So the good thing is he doesn't have 4 energy attacks, so his GX attack won't paralyze me. But I lose my Darkrai Prism Star next turn if I don't. Actually, you know what? We're going to get Darkrai Prism Star in here. I'm okay with that. We have his Tapu Lele. How many Guzmas has he used? He's only used 1. And I'm actually okay with Darkrai GX going down because its ability will allow me to put it on the bench and then I can attach an energy onto it. So there's the Lily, which one will prevent him from Guzmaing me this turn. I can Erica's Hospitality and attach another energy onto something like Carvana or Darkrai. We're going to Erica's Hospitality for 5 or 6. Oh, there we go. So we got a Sharpedo here. So Sharpedo will allow me to look at the top 6 cards of my deck, attach any energy. So bam, 3 energy attached onto it. We are going to attach 1 onto Darkrai, I think. Right? Darkrai? Yeah, we're going to attach onto Darkrai. I can retreat. How many do we have into play? 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 9. So we're going to pass turn. So next turn, we have 9 energy into play. That's 270. I'm going to need another energy into play, I think. I could Acerola my Darkrai and then replay it down onto the bench. So there's the energy onto Lele. He's going to retreat into Muck, which is perfect for me. Right? So he's going to Giovanni's Exile, discard 2 Pokemon. Ooh. Okay, so he's used his supporter for the turn. What is he going to search out? Marshadow. Eek. Is he going to play another Marshadow? He did. Dang it. What can I do to get around this Marshadow play? If I get Black Market Prism Star. I have gotten everything off these top decks that I need. So 1, I can get me a Carvanha onto the bench. 2, I can get me a Oranguru. I think I'm actually in an okay spot. So 1, we're going to attach this. 2, we're going to play a Carvanha. 3, we're going to do this. 4, we're going to get ourselves an Oranguru. Oh, I don't have one. Sad. My Oranguru is prized. How many energy do I have? 2, 4, 7, 10. But I'm going to lose 2. We're going to go for the Dark Cleave. So Dark Cleave's going to do 130. Which means I will get knocked out. He will take a prize, but that means I can still get my Darkrai next turn. We're going to put this out as my active. So next turn I can actually get Darkrai with an energy back up, which will give me, what is that, 2, 4, 7, 8 energy on board. 8 is 240. So I do get a knockout on the Alolan Muck Tag Team GX. It does not look like he has another one set down so far, so he's going to be very, very behind here. And because of Black Market Prism Star, he only takes 1 prize because of that Darkrai being knocked out. And if Carvanha gets knocked out, he does not take any prizes. So Black Market Prism Star is a lifesaver. Oh. That sucks. So I'm going to lose my Darkrai Prism Star and 2 energy. I am pretty sure. So he's going to get the Dust Island. So there goes the Black Market Prism Star. So he will claim a prize, unfortunately, this turn. But I will be able to take 3 prizes next turn. Because I have plenty of energy to knock it out. I'll have 2, 5, 6, 180, 310. Oh, I just miss a knockout. I'm going to need a top deck and energy, I think. Energy or Carvanha or Sharpedo. I'm going to need an energy or a Sharpedo, I think. I'm going to need an energy or a Sharpedo. Alright, so we're going to get a Darkrai. We're going to Restoration. We're going to Guzma in Jirachi. Yeah. We have to Guzma in Jirachi. We're going to Bad Fang, so it will knock out the Jirachi. We will take a prize card. Whew. Okay, Cynthia. Cynthia will save me here. So, Marshadow's going to come in. I got saved there. So he's going to play an Escape Board on the Marshadow. Unfortunately, it's not very good for me. Oh, I'm not playing the Escape Boards, I don't think. Skateboard would have actually been nice for the Sharpedo. But it's only a retreat cost of 1, so I'm actually not too concerned about that. And Muck doesn't knock me out. So he's going to Rescue Stretcher. He's going to get himself, what is he? Another Marshadow. Is he going to play it, though? So he's going to Guzma in something. My Greninja Zoroark Tag Team. Does he have 4 energy? He's searching for that 4th energy. Surprised he's not playing double colorless in this deck. Oh, now he is. Dang it. So he's now he's gonna go for the Nasty Goo GX, which is unfortunate for me. So one, we can get the Sharpedo. So we're gonna attach one energy. We're going to escape rope. So whatever comes in will get the damage counters at the end of the turn. How many Guzmas do I have? 2. We are going to Cynthia. We're going to get Sharpedo out. Yes. Attach one. We're going to attach another. We're going to Nest Ball for a Carvanha. So here we go. Now we're starting to get going. We're going to pretty much pass turn, so he's going to get another 2 prizes next turn, but I don't think I have enough to win me the game here. He Guzmas me, and he's just going to pick up a knockout, right? Right? He should just be able to pick up a knockout now. 120. Yep, that's going to be game. So, we're just going to concede. That's going to be the game. I just couldn't get set up. I just needed to get set up to pick up a win. So, we're going to grab another game here. Well, I needed one more energy, unfortunately. There was the one turn I could have smacked the Alolan Muck for the 310 to bring it to 310, but because of the buff padding, it would have had 320 HP. So I just missed the knockout by 10. So that was a little unfortunate on my end. All right, but we're gonna try to get going again. So we open up with a Darkrai, have a Lily, we have an attachment. So I would like to draw some sort of Pokemon here, so I can communication for a Greninja Zoroark or a Carvanha. So he opens up Heracross. Interesting. I haven't actually seen many Heracrosses, because this is kind of that coin flip Heracross, where if you flip a coin, if heads, it has 10 HP left. Ugh. So he's going to play the skateboard onto the Heracross, which is actually kind of interesting, since its retreat cost is still 2, so it's going to have a 1 retreat cost. Interesting he played that. So he has Celebi Venusaur Tag Team GX. You know, I guess it's so that they have a secondary attacker. Alright, so Venusaur, I need, what would it be, 9 energy on the field. So 9 energy on the field would be a 1-hit KO on the Venusaur Celebi Tag Team GX. Now, I don't think I'm playing any Choice Band in the deck. That's kind of just thought process on my side. Alright, so he's going to get Acrobike and a Cynthia. That's pretty much all he can do for this turn, right? Acrobike, discard 1, add 1 to his hand. So what's he adding to his hand? He is adding something. He discarded to Cynthia. So that's good for me to know. Was it an energy? Might have been an energy. Alright. Anyway, we got that. Perfect. We will put an attachment there. We will Lily for 4 cards. And pretty much just pass turn. What I should have done is communication for like a Sharpedo or a Carvanha. Ideally, that's what I should have done. We're going to get a second attachment onto my Greninja Zoroark. I don't care if he actually knocks out my Darkrai, because Restoration just puts it back onto the bench. Let's see. He's got 2 energy there. Let's see. We're just going to Cynthia. I know we're going to have less cards in my hand, but I mean, I have a pretty bad hand. So let's see if we can do anything better. Nope. Next turn I can Professor Elm's Lecture, though, which isn't bad. I can get energy onto Darkrai. So he's going to play Dust Field. I'm not sure why. Does this thing have Burned, Poisoned, and Confused? Okay, so we have Power Plant to replace it. I don't think he's going to play 3 copies, so he might play 2 copies of Dust Field. I'm not too sure on Venusaur lists. Ooh, so he can Solar Beam for 150. So he's going to Lily, so that prevents me from worrying about Guzma. Oh, the Secret Rare one's actually very, very nice. I kind of want to get one of those ones. Alright, anyway. So there's the Nest Ball. So we do get ourselves an Oranguru. Right. Wow, wow, 2 of my Carvana are prized. So we're gonna play the Power Plant. Alright, so we're gonna get 2 of these. Unfortunately, I have 2 that are prized, which actually really sucks. And we're just gonna pass turn, so I'm in a bad spot here. I need to get a couple Sharpedo. I need to get my other Carvana out of the prizes. So he's going to attach. Man, he gets destroyed by Enhanced Hammer. Just still not sure why they have the Heracross. Like, Pheromosa would probably be a better option than Heracross because you can use the Escape Board and actually get the free retreat, and you actually have some form of non-GX attacker. But Heracross just makes no sense. We're going to Elm's Lecture, pretty much brick. Lets us Oranguru, though, for 1 card. Which will be a Sharpedo. Alright, so we get 1 card off of that. So, I'm okay with that. So, what do we got? 4 energy on board? Yeah, so we've got 4 energy on board, which is nice. I like that. So, we're off to a decently fast start. Look at that. 3 of his double colorless energy already into play. All he's really allowing me to do, I need him to replace his Power Plant because Restoration will not work. So he's going to Guzma. Oh, no. Oh, no. So he's going to Pollen Hazard. So he's going to get all those status conditions onto my Greninja Zoroark, which is okay because I have an Acerola in hand. So that's actually beneficial to me. Whew. There we go. That is okay. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Energy's right on the board. We're going to Acerola. Pretty much pick this up. We're going to make Oranguru the active right now. We're going to Instruct for 1. Which is a Cynthia. That'll actually be nice for next turn. Because now I have how many energy is that on board? 5, 7, 8. I need 1 more energy. So off the Cynthia, I'm going to need a Darkrai Prism Star and an energy, at least. If I can get that, I'm actually in a great spot right now. So he's going to give himself a Grass Energy, attach it onto one of his Venusaur. I want to keep the Acerola in my hand and deck. Because it'll be actually helpful against the Venusaur's attacks. Is he only playing 1 Dust Field, though? That's what I'm curious. Is he only playing the 1 Dust Field? So he attaches another energy. Not sure why he would... Unless he's planning to retreat? Why would you attach a 5th energy? You already have his full energy cost. So he's going to attach... Go for the Solar Beam, knock out the Oranguru, which is okay. We're going to make Greninja Tag Team the active. And look at that. Nothing here is ready to go. So he has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 into play. Cynthia. We're just going to Erika's. Erika's is probably the better option. So we get this into play. We're going to Pokemon Communication for a Darkrai Prism Star. This is what we want right here. Darkrai Prism Star. And I keep my Acerola in hand. So we have 2... So we have 4, 8, 9 energy. We can go for the Dark Pulse, which will knock out the Venusaur Tag Team GX. Look at all that energy on board here. And we get a Carvana. So, whew. So Choice Helmet does what, 30 less? So, it's the confusion that annoys me here. So he's going to judge my hand, which sucks because I have the Acerola. I did not want to see a judge. That frustrates me. But we did manage to knock out one of the Venusaur tag team, so we do 300 right now if I want to try to break out of confusion. So he's just going to go for the Pollen Hazard. He's going to burn me. He's going to poison me. 10. Burn. And the burn is gone, so... How much damage do I have on board? So I'm trying to figure out how much damage is on board right now. If I retreat, I lose 2 energy. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If I try to attack, I win. Alright, we're going to try Dark Pulse. Flip of heads. Let's go. That is a W. 300 damage and the game. So... we won it off a coin flip. We went 1-1 today with this, but Sharpedo's actually a great pair if you can get it going. Sharpedo will be able to manage to get up to 6 energy possibly attached onto one turn, so that is a very good option for Greninja Zoroark tag team. But you can also possibly go with another option, which will be Naganadel. We will be going over that one on Sunday in that video. But if you guys enjoyed this deck profile, go ahead and hit that like button. Also, comment your guys' decks that you guys want to see me use. I have a couple planned out, but I'm always open to suggestions. Also, go into the TTM Discord server where we can talk about different decks, new cards coming out, as well as my personal server where I do the same thing with a lot of other type of stuff. So, with all that being said, guys, I am Johnny GB with the Token Minorities, and I am signing out.